from the Do-Rag. Shout out to Threeo for this amazing venue in. We already flipped, so rapper to my right.
Richard Kirklinski, if you knew your history, or a nickname wouldn't be no mystery. Battle Coliseum, Island shit, under the law, Nipsey. Let's go.
To my left.
Man, my name Cobbins, Kansas City, man. We in here. Make some noise, Dallas.
Yes, hey, can we get a couple of steps back right here? So they got
yeah, it's all good.
Right on the green line. More than that.
Please, I need to hear this. You. Y'all ready? I say how you want it. Bars, jokes, schemes, wordplay, or lyrical content. No matter which route you choose, Cobbins, you're going to have to deal with the consequence. Last time I was out here, I was literally outside listening to A-Ward run around. Crazy. Because then I get booked against you. So A-Ward gets to hear me run around. It's crazy that you from KC and you ain't getting booked like that. They literally giving you the runaround. But tonight, you about to find out who I am while the crowd is debating if you run around. If anybody got an issue with how I'm addressing you, they can meet me outside and we can run around. But I doubt they're going to want any of that smoke. Once they see I'm about their action, they're going to want to run around. I heard that you're a very vocal person, but don't take the frequency of my tone and be confused. Because if you get a decimal out of range, I'm going to wave something at you that'll get that auto-tune. You be giving this animation that you're a killer, but it doesn't match up with the description of what I think. It's too cartoony and goofy for me to believe. I feel as I'm being hoodwinked. It's too drawn out, and the story is missing major details and how it links. And I may have it wrong, but I can tell if it's authentic from looking at the product ink. From the way that I view things, you can say that I'm autistic, but yet y'all got me booked against somebody that's autistic. Though it might seem the same, there's completely a complete difference. For instance, battle rap is like a fighting game. You know, everybody comes in here with different battle tactics. But the great games stand out because of the details and the graphics. I was literally on the phone. I was literally on my system when I got the call from Dan. Why you keep booking me up against these street fighters? They know they can't deal with the Iceman. My kin was ready to roll because he thought the issue was pretty mega, man. I told Charlie, nah, this just battle rap. It ain't no need to carry the iron, man. Felicia, Jill, Jen, and Cammy told me that they heard a rumor that you're a juggernaut in the ring with the Hawk of the energy, but with the energy of the Hawk, oh, fuck. With the energy of the Hawk, fuck. With the energy of the Hawk. Don't worry, I'm about to son. Because he think I was going to bring the fire to this card, is what he assumed. So once I got my side locked, the Spider-Man and spit this venom at this goon. Cable television said I must have had a black heart because I pulled up at the ER and said if anybody tried to revive him, then the doctor doomed. But that's what he get for putting that BB hood all up in my face, and that's what got him Captain America over a simple rap. Though that had me pissed off like Cyclops seeing all that Omega Rare from infuriated from seeing all that crap. So I turned into Thanos and had to kill half of the family that he loved after he seen me snap. Now for some of y'all probably hate that scheme. Don't even know what I'm saying from me naming all those people. But just know that nobody really played the third version of this game because it's still based off the new age of heroes. Time, man.
Make some noise for him, y'all. I say you was scheming the whole round. But low-key, I'm not mad. I respect your pen game. But it's insane. Because you messed up on the Marvel scheme, but you done ran into the end game.
Marvel was tapped out.
Don't even go to the ring. Talk to him again. Don't even go to the ring. One more.
That's like a Kansas thing. Right there.
Hey, y'all about
Hey.
Kansas.
Go ahead, rap.
Let's go.
I respect your attire. But I can't stand it. Because off the top with this weapon, when it blew, I land shit. Last time out here, I had chaos.
You did.
Then they sent Iceman. I wasn't interested. Then I got a cash app. then it's enticing. What you gonna say? Christians shouldn't use violence? Well, this is where that sin ties in. Because you was looking for a puncher and they sent Tyson. I've been. Because you was looking for a puncher and they sent Tyson. I've been fighting. And you are the one I'm about to kill. Like I just left the drive-thru, I'm riding with a meal. Caught him at a stoplight waiting and let it peel. I was trying to clean the evidence off the whip in his ride, and I got a DUI. Ask me why. Why? They caught me smearing off ice behind the wheel.
Hey, that's crazy.
They caught me smearing off ice behind the wheel. Yo, bro, I gotta chill. You not the only one that'll get hurt from my shots. I got a casket 3 times your size that I've got. So just in case your spirit get thirsty, I left a couple of your buds in ice box. I left a couple of your buds in the ice box. That's crazy. I said, at the beginning of this round, I was going off OD. Talked about you slipping up in your rounds, and now it's rubbing off on me. Bro, you know what's crazy to me? How you been rapping this long and still ain't established as a true GOAT? You named yourself Iceman. The foundation for a nice brand didn't let another man tell the world he too cold. This is what I do, bro. He got the Pumas on his feet, but he about to lose souls. But he about to lose souls. Look, we in Dallas. I could have been on the baseline watching Kyrie reverse after Luka sent a nice pass. But low-key, I done already seen fiends laid out high off the glass. I could have been on the baseline watching Kyrie reverse after Luka sent a nice pass, but low-key, I done already seen fiends laid up high off the glass. I'm about to spaz. I know the energy in the room seemed like I'm kind of trash. Honestly, it got me questioning if the drive was even worth it. R.I.P. King Leo. I can hear him right now saying, bro, just talk that church shit. Yo, talk that church shit. I say, Ward said that's enough. And it's probably where I should end now. All these people in the room looking at me probably thinking, bro, just shut up and sit down. This is where I end round. And if you don't know, now you know who Cobbins is. And when you leave, you're going to leave saying, guess what Cobbins did? That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah. Talk to me, bro. Talk to me.
It's Matt from KC. You know, the boy that's with that Christian movement. You know, the founding member, an associate to a friend that's a founding member to the 4 Horsemen unit.
That was fire.
I told my gang we was coming to your family church when y'all having communion. Told them the minute they see cracker and wine getting handed out, start shooting. We about to make that. We about to make that whole situation into a family reunion. Nah, scratch that. That didn't seem that scary. We gonna kill Matt in front of his friends since he wanted to be more famous than Matthew Perry. But this person that you trying to put on, you don't match what you trying to portray. Talking about this an act. Talking about he living lavish. You worse than Matthew McConaughey. They say that you gonna cause me harm. I don't even feel alarmed. Talking about he got a weapon for me. He ain't finna cause no harm. All that smoke for showtime. He not gonna pull up. You not Matt Barnes. But I bet if we got an issue, I find exactly where you living at. Tell you to take me to your parents' house so I can ask them why they named you after the door. Matt, they are completely wrong for that. Completely wrong. No matter how successful you get, your name is always gonna mean that you always getting stepped on. But y'all can tell from the way that I'm rhyming in my rhyme pattern, they might not like my format, but just know that this rhyme was custom, tailor-made for Matt. So if you don't understand the concept, understand the concept, then maybe y'all can peep the format, but that better explains why I got these ill intentions to use it on format. But that's crazy, because they should have told you to proceed with caution, because they said I'm pretty dangerous with substance. I know they warned this kid, for not having the proper PPE on, you can get injured, and you should be aware of that. For anybody that's around you that doesn't peep the warning signs that they're in a danger area from where they standing at, gonna realize how harmful it can be to anybody that's around you that has Matt. But I know exactly.
Nigga, talk to him. Talk to him.
I know exactly who you are. I used to read about you back in the day, about how you used to go on these adventures and save the day. Oh, y'all don't know. This is Matt, covered in the blood of Jesus, and trying to stop people from going into Hell's Kitchen. He's a true daredevil, putting his faith and trust into that blind vision, which makes sense why they put you up against a kingpin that knows how to deal with that type of condition. For instance, if me and you was in the same household, watching the same movie, we would still get two different perspectives on the same damn scene. Let me give you an example of what I mean. Y'all remember Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? What y'all remember? It was 4 brothers, whose leader was a rat, and April O'Neil exposed them to the world. You know what I remember? 4 gangbangers, who OG was a rat, living in the slums, and realized they couldn't get to a better lifestyle unless they started fucking with that white girl. You came up. You came up. You came up seeing 4 brothers that was turtles. Hold up. You came up seeing 4 brothers that was turtles in the sewers, being annoying, playing games because they was bored. I saw Raphael leave because he was a blood and realized 2 of his brothers was Crips and the other one was a Vice Lord.
Let's go.
That's fire.
You grew up watching Bebop and Rocksteady as villains and considered them some screw-ups. I saw Bebop and Rocksteady as 2 niggas that was product of their environment that never got a chance to grow up. Time, man. Thank you.
Wake up.
You said I'm trying to save everybody from hell,
Hell's Kitchen, yeah.
but even still, hell's waiting. You did a whole Ninja Turtle scheme and got gas from the Shell station.
I like that. I got it.
Man, they got gas from the Shell station. Listen, if I gotta use my hands, I don't know what the odds are because I'm in Dallas.
Hold it down.
I said, you named yourself after Iceman, Mr. Kuklinski, a contract killer with a plan. But I think you more like Iceman, the superhero, as it stands. Bear with me. Mm-hmm. See, you not here for your talent. All it took is one person, a league owner, to be a fan. And we all know Iceman was created by Mr. Lee. So your whole image development was started by a stand. Your whole image development was started by a stand. You know how he learned how to use his superpowers? He was macking on a shorty, asking for a hand. That's when a bully interrupted, and then he hit the stands. And which brings me back to you. You filmed battles for Houston Barcode and was nice behind the cam. So y'all both started spitting to something you love till you realized your real superpower was in your hands. Till you realize your real superpower was in your hands. I'm not gonna lie. My energy low. I need a Red Bull.
What else?
Cause y'all all standing here looking at me like all I done ever said's bull. I'ma stand tall. I ain't gonna back down cause I'm from another place. I'm talking about space. You really like that line, I can see it on your face. It's crazy how they gonna outline your body, but still you gonna be gone without a trace.
What else?
Still you gonna be gone without, I guess I'm just in my freestyle bag and that's that.
Yeah.
I'ma be honest, I don't like your bars about hazmat.
It was toxic. Being around rebuttal.
Yeah. For that reason alone, I got the K. And just because I'm thinking about those hazmat lines that's coming from a toxic place. I wish this bracelet was long enough to wrap around the hip, but I ain't got too much time to waste. I'm outside of Kansas City in a whole new kind of place. Really, right now, I'm shocked. I feel like I don't know what I'm doing. I done messed around and slipped up on ice. I'm suing. I got Hey, I'm suing. I'm suing. Even when I'm in my freestyle bag, every bar heavy. I may not be perfect tonight, but I show glimpses of being star ready.
Yeah.
I got Street with me, War with me.
Stop stumbling.
Facts. But that's my dog heavy. But I know how to stand alone. I don't need the face to stand on the side of me. I ain't R. Kelly. And if you don't know, now you know who Cobbins is. And if you did know, you gonna leave saying, guess what Cobbins did? Golly.
Get to the third.
Facts.
The name's Richard Kirklinski, but you're comparing me to a Marvel character, Iceman, that was an X-Man.
Yeah.
Chances are, if I was with your girl, I'm probably her X-Man. Back in the day, if you was trying to get a deal, I used to move the X-Man, but for the right price, I guarantee you, Akeem, they give you the X-Man.
I like it.
Look, I'm taking the maximum risk in this battle. But the order of things in this environment is I got to battle the youth. So they give me a knockoff replicant Lionheart from the KC Roots, thinking I can't deal with you saying that you're a hard target, but I'm a professional that knows how to shoot. So of course it looks like you doing something, because you ain't got nothing that's a part of your roots. This reminds me of assassination games, because for the right price is the only reason why I'm aiming at your roof. Welcome to my field, full of booby traps and tripwire. This another expendable tool add to my resume. because the last mercenary they sent died over an open fire. I'm from an era of the last action hero that was known to be a street fighter. Now they got me on this quest to see if the universal soldier can pass this type of test. Well, let's see if he got nowhere to run once he find out the game I'm playing is for sudden death. No retreat, no surrender. If this black eagle come up off my hip, I'm taking a pound of flesh. Y'all gonna think he was a cyborg the way that metal got infused to his skin like flesh. You thinking that I won't have your career derailed dealing with me? Boy, you crazy. You had a better chance trying to fight the court, not realizing the game that we playing, you're going to have to carry a flag in order to be in this blood sport. In the wake of death, you start to focus on your future and your choices and how you got to this spot. Wishing he could change the outcome better than a time cop. I should grab a blade and split you in half. That'll double impact how personal it was for me to do this hit. Reminds me of Jean-Claude Van Damme, because I'm going to become famous for doing this type of split. You know what? You know what? You know what? Forget that scheme. Because I'm at home, and a lot of people probably won't get that. So relax and sit calm, because I'm going to do this one specifically for the blacks. Me and my brother and me was reminiscing on the good times when life was just so full of laughter. Even though it feels like I'm in a different world, I try to see what's happening and try not to get involved with all the chitter-chatter. Though I never really blended in with the Cosby Show, I never could understand how none of them things tend to match up with my family matters. But don't get it twisted, though. I learned a lot from hanging with Mr. Cooper, and that's a bond I only can share between brothers. The reason why y'all able to see me on TV so much is because of my family, like in Living Colors. I learned that when you're the smart guy, you don't have a lot of one-on-ones, so you got to roll with people that you trust. Even though we come from different strokes of life, trust me, you touch one of them, you're going to have to fight all of us. I seen 227. I seen 227 and the Jeffersons had an apartment that was in the sky. And then I saw the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air that had a house that had a butler inside. I was like, oh my, I can't wait till I'm living single, so I can invite all my sisters' girlfriends all to come over to my spot. But in order... So in order to get green leaf in this economy, I'm gonna need a girl that's down like Moesha and willing to go half and half on the spot. Even though I come from a proud family, just know that we stick together better than the Boondocks. But you knew you was dead.
Rap, nigga.
You knew you was dead the minute this battle was booked. It's up to you and your freestyle ability on the Threeo platform to decide on how bad you want your footage to look. That's it. Come on, Cobb, close it out.
I'm listening to the whole round. Like, oh man, it was fun.
Hold on. Down here.
Yeah.
Last round, y'all. Last round.
Okay.
Let him rap.
I'm listening to the whole round. Like, oh man, it was fun. He said it's up to me how bad the footage gonna look. Dog, the damage is done. You had a whole black sitcom scheme and it was nice, bro. But to be honest, it just made me want to beat you to the white show. God, that's crazy.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
We not friends. We not friends. And even if we was, I'm not friends. He said I really didn't write a verse. I did. And outside, I rehearsed. But then I came inside, saw the faces, plus I liked the work. I'm just hoping to try to get the reaction that I deserve. Let me talk to y'all. I'm going to spit my verse. Word. I say, it's kind of insane how things change, but yet they still the same. We can't see the bigger picture, but yet we try to build the frame. We chase a life full of pleasures, but all we feel is pain. If we don't understand a man's thoughts, we just spill his brains. I be looking at my city like, what's going on, dude? For the right amount, somebody might run up on you, ready to take your life and your money. Like, what you gonna do? But if that same G owe any, then he'll be gone too. But ain't no one to blame. We allow ourselves to be victimized. They swing a chain in front of our eyes and we get hypnotized. If they let us sleep on ourselves, that's when they get our mind and try to tell us exactly how we should live our life. See, you get addicted to the life. It's like the hardest drug. Ray Charles, you get your hands on the arms and fall in love. But that was for you? Word. Ray Charles, you get your hands on the arms and fall in love. But if you keep sending out shots, then you bound to get it. Even the ocean looks beautiful till you drowning in it. And now you stuck in deep waters, struggling, trying to find a rescue. You hoping all this freestyling I did the whole battle's gonna help you. But let's be clear. I saw you looking through bars during between the rounds. Don't try to play it off on your face, homie. I seen it now. When I walk out this building, I'ma feel like a king was crowned. And all these people not reacting, they just only trying to bring me down. And if you don't know, now you know who Cobbins is. And if you did know, you gonna leave saying, guess what Cobbins did. Appreciate you, bro.